Welcome back to the deep dive. Ever find yourself hitting that buy now button and wondering what happens next? Like, is it magic?
It's like a magic trick, right? One click and poof, your package just magically appears a few days later. But trust me, there's a whole lot more going on behind the scenes. A lot more than people realize.
Oh, I bet. Today we're diving into the world of sales processors, the people who make that magic happen. We've got some great insights from RoleCatcher's Career Guide, so let's uncover the secrets of this, honestly, often overlooked role.
Yeah, when you think about it, most people probably think of sales processors as just order takers, but that's not even close to the whole story. It's way more than that. They're more like orchestra conductors, if you will. They coordinate all the moving parts to make sure customers have a good experience, a smooth experience.
Ooh, I like that analogy. They're the bridge between us, the excited shoppers, and the companies selling all the cool stuff. So let's break it down. What does a sales processor do all day? I'm picturing mountains of invoices, spreadsheets for days.
Well, there are spreadsheets, I won't lie, but it's way more dynamic than you might think. Imagine this. You order, I don't know, let's say a pair of shoes online, but you forget to put in your apartment number. A good sales processor won't just let your package get lost in the mail.
Oh no, every online shopper's nightmare, so they're like detectives tracking down all the missing info.
Exactly. They might check your order history, see if there are any notes in the system, or even call or email you directly. Anything to make sure your package gets to you. And that brings us to one of their most important skills, problem solving.
Right, because every order is different, every customer is different. Sales processors can't just be robots following a script. They need to be able to think on their feet.
Absolutely. And get this, the RoleCatcher Guide says that over 2.14 billion people around the world are expected to buy stuff online in 2024.
Wow, that's a lot of potential for missing apartment numbers. Talk about impact. Sales processors are really holding it down in the e-commerce world.
And that impact is only going to get bigger as more and more people shop online. So you're probably wondering, what does it take to actually get one of these jobs?
Right. What skills and qualifications do you need? Is it all about spreadsheets?
Knowing your way around a spreadsheet definitely helps, but it's more than that. The RoleCatcher Guide says that while you usually only need a high school diploma to get started, employers really want someone with some specific skills.
Okay, so what are those must-have skills that every aspiring sales processor needs?
Well, we've already talked about problem solving, but customer service is huge too. They're the ones talking directly to customers, so they need to be great communicators, good listeners, and able to handle any issues that come up.
So it's a mix of technical stuff and people skills. Sounds like a pretty good combo. You mentioned spreadsheets earlier. How important is technology in this line of work?
That's where things get interesting. Technology is a big deal in this field, and it's only going to become more important.
Technology, huh? So it's more than just knowing Excel. What kind of tech skills are we talking about here?
Well, you got to think about all the different systems that have to work together to make an online purchase happen. Like there are CRM systems, which stands for Customer Relationship Management, and they keep track of every interaction with a customer.
Makes sense. Got to keep all that customer info organized.
Right. And then you've got your order management systems, which handle everything from inventory to shipping. Sales processors need to know how to use these systems, pull reports, enter data, fix any tech problems.
So they're like digital detectives using all these tools to make sure everything runs smoothly. It sounds like this role requires someone who's really detail-oriented and good with technology.
Exactly. And speaking of technology, remember we were talking about RoleCatcher and all the resources they have? Well, they've picked up on a really interesting trend in the sales processor world.
Ooh, I love a good trend. Tell me everything. What did they find?
They're seeing a much bigger need for data analysis skills. Because e-commerce depends so much on data these days, companies really want sales processors who can make sense of all that data.
Wow. So they're not just managing orders, they're also analyzing data and finding insights to help companies sell more. That's pretty cool.
It is, and it shows how much this role is changing. The RoleCatcher Guide actually talks about how much room for growth there is in this career path.
Really? So it's not just an entry-level job. Tell me more about that, because I bet a lot of people listening want to know.
Okay, so imagine this. You start as a sales processor, learning everything there is to know about processing orders and helping customers. If you work hard and keep learning, you could move up to a sales coordinator, then a sales representative, and maybe even a sales supervisor or manager one day.
That's awesome. But what does that actually look like? What kind of stuff would you be doing as you climb the ladder?
Well, as you move up, you take on more responsibility, more strategy stuff. For example, a sales coordinator might be in charge of a whole team of processors, making sure everything's running smoothly and dealing with any bigger customer issues that come up.
So being a good leader becomes more important as you go.
Absolutely. And then if you became a sales representative, you might focus more on building relationships with clients, getting to know what they need, maybe even closing deals.
Whoa, from data entry to closing deals. That's quite a journey.
It is, and it shows how much experience you can gain in this field. And RoleCatcher's data shows that more experience means a bigger paycheck.
Okay, so there's room to grow, you can earn more money, but what about actually getting the job? We all know job hunting can be tough.
Ugh, don't remind me. But that's where RoleCatcher comes in. Remember all those cool AI features we were talking about? Well, they can help you every step of the way, from making your resume awesome to totally rocking that interview.
You had me at AI. Tell me more. How can RoleCatcher help me land my dream sales processor job?
Okay, so tell me more about this AI magic. Does RoleCatcher have, like, a resume robot or something?
Well, maybe not a robot, but their AI resume builder is pretty amazing. You just upload your resume, and it analyzes it, looks for keywords, makes sure it's clear and easy to read.
Keywords, right. Those are so important. Totally. And get this, it doesn't just look at your resume by itself. It compares it to the actual job descriptions you're interested in.
Oh, wow. So it's like a personalized resume service.
Exactly. Work smarter, not harder, right? And the best part is, their AI can even help you with interview prep.
Ooh, interview prep. Not my favorite thing. My palms get sweaty. I forget what I'm going to say.
I hear you. But imagine having a database of like thousands of potential interview questions, and they're all specific to the job you want.
Thousands. Okay, that's a lot, but it'd be super helpful.
Right. And it gets better. The AI can actually watch you do a practice interview and give you feedback.
No way. It's like having a personal coach.
Exactly. They've really thought of everything to help you feel confident and prepared.
So for our listeners who are thinking, hey, sales processing sounds like a good fit for me, what's the takeaway?
Well, if you're organized, detail-oriented, good with people, this could be a great career path. And since everyone's shopping online these days, sales processors are in high demand.
And with RoleCatcher, finding a job and navigating the whole process is way easier. They give you all the tools you need.
Exactly. So yeah, don't underestimate sales processing. It's a growing field with lots of opportunity.
And hey, next time you click that Buy Now button, think about the sales processors working hard behind the scenes to get you your stuff. Until next time on The Deep Dive, happy shopping.